Hi, my name is Tim and I'm forgiven. We're in a serious situation and everybody keeps referring to it as a recession, but we're beyond recession. And a lot of people want to deny that and they want to play ignorant. And this is not meant to compare this to the Great Depression. We're not there yet. And I hope and pray that we never get close. The big difference between now and then was now the economy is so big and America is the only place for money. It's the only place for prosperity. And that helps guard us from the severity that it could be and probably will be, because there's nobody's doing anything. There's no steps being taken to get us out of this recession. When they talk about this, what do you call it, the stimulus bill, government does not stimulate economy with taking money out of the economy and throwing it back into the economy, so to speak. The stimulus, it doesn't help. We already seen that. They're going to do more, and that's not going to help either. They think, people tend to think, I think even civilians think that when the government spends money or puts stimulus money out there, that somehow they've created jobs and employment, and this is just not how it works. Because when the government spends money, people with money realize that they're going to get it from them. The government is going to take the money from them. So they start saying, oh man, it's going to hurt. I've got to do something. And they start squeezing their money. They start holding on to it. It's common sense. Now we're getting ready for a big stage that's going to shoot us into, there's two more steps happen that are going to put us into serious depression. Now, steps that have already taken place, and maybe no one's explained this, and maybe you haven't had it explained, or maybe you didn't realize it, or you could give a rat's rear end. But the gas price took a big hike and went way up there, and it's about to do that again. And if prices go up to $3 a gallon when summer hits, it's going to create even more problems. But that's the problem with gas already happened. When gas inflated so quickly and so high, people lost their walking around money. Walking around money. That's money they had in their wallet that they could use on discretionary spending, whatever they wanted. They want to buy a sandwich extra today or a candy bar. They wanted to go to a movie. They had a little money. They wanted to, spend it. They could. Well, gas prices went up, and that money shrank and shrank and shrank to the point it was probably going out of most people's wallets. And I know. I mean, my gas prices went through the roof. I would hate to think it got any higher. I mean, it got crazy. When that happened, people's money got cut back to where they had no spending money. And credit cards started getting used quite a bit. We'll get over it. Next month we'll catch up. Next month, the gas prices, whatever they were thinking. And that put them financially in a bind. And when you get these things piled on top of each other, it gets worse and worse. And with gas prices going up, and people having less money, discretionary money, that was the first stage of what the economy situation, what triggered it. Now, you can deny it if you want, but the whole world, the entire world revolves around oil. It revolves around oil. Everything you buy is affected by the price of oil. Everything. I'm not going to educate you on that. If you can't figure it out, you stop and think a while. Everything's affected by oil. So that hurt everything. That hurt everyone. It hurt everyone. Second step, the House and the Senate was taken over by the liberals, by Democrats. They owned the House and the Senate. People with money said, what are they going to do? And common sense told them they're going to do what they always do. What is it that they always do? They tax, and they spend, and they regulate, and they control. And that's exactly what started to happen. And the depression, the recession, started to set in because of stage 2. Then, God forbid, the third step happened. And that was Democrats controlled the House and the Senate and the presidency. They had all 3 branches. That's what they've got right now, 3 branches. They can do whatever they will to do. We're in a serious situation because of that. That's stage 3. When all 3 of these things happen, people with money said, oh my, what are they going to do to me? In common sense, I don't have any money. I'm a Joe Plumber. I'm an average guy. They ain't coming after me. I don't have anything to give them. They take my income. The income tax is too much. But I mean, if they're going to raise it, they're going to raise it. But I don't employ people. I don't have investment money. And people with money do. They have employees and they have investment money. And when you start stealing it from them, it's just like the mob, you know. You understand how it works? The government comes to you and says, pay this, and you just do it. You just do it. You have to. So common sense to them is, oh my, they're going to take my money away from me. So they hold on to it. And they don't spend it and invest it. And they don't make money. Now this is the big lie. The trickle-down theory about tax relief, it's not a trickle-down theory. It's an automatic. It doesn't trickle down. If you lower costs of production, which would be to lower taxes, you lower the cost of the product. If you lower the cost of the product, the average Joe who buys the product has more money to spend. And that stimulates the economy. That puts more money in their pockets. When you reduce the price of the product, you can also, by reducing taxes, the guy that had his taxes decreased can hire more people to do more service or more goods. Or he can give the ones he's got a little bit more money, incentive to stick around, incentive to do more work, to do better work, to think. It's a great plan. It's not trickle down. You can call it that all you want. That's not what it is.